Of the 10,000 bird species that live under the sky, there are about 100 birds belonging to the parasitic bird type. One of these is the bird we will discuss now, the Pin-Tailed Whydah. Even so, these birds have an awe-inspiring appearance, especially the long dangling tail. Without further ado, let's take a look at what the Pin-Tailed Whydah looks like on the D. Hakim's aviary.
It's the aviary.
Guys, some time ago, we missed the moment when one bird ran away. We haven't let him go yet, but they have already run away. What's the bird's name? Pin-Tailed Whydah. It's a pin-tailed whydah bird there. His hobby is perched in areas of waterfalls and damp. Yes. Well, they survived. I thought this was dangerous. They had to be arrested again because his habituation period was not long. But it turns out they can survive. It's been about a week since they have been free. Like the black-headed bulbul, this pin-tailed whydah has a high initiative to ignore the release ritual. But that's fine, as long as they can adapt quickly and live comfortably at D. Hakim's aviary. Pin-Tailed Whydah or Whydah macreura. Unlike finches, which mostly have short tails, the male pin-tailed whydah has a long tail. Body length alone reaches 12 centimeters. And during the breeding season, their tails will increase in length so that their total length can increase up to 20 centimeters. Although the long tails sometimes get them caught, it's a fantastic sight. Another characteristic of the male pin-tailed whydah can be seen from its predominantly black and white color. Meanwhile, the female pin-tailed whydah is brown with a black pattern, and the belly is grayish-white. The female bird does not have a long tail like the male pin-tailed whydah. Birds with the least concern category like to eat grains, green vegetables, grass, sprouts, and insects. Their original place of residence is sub-Saharan Africa. They can usually be found in places such as savannas, grasslands, shrubs, plantations, parks, and agricultural land. However, now we can find pin-tailed whydahs outside Africa, such as in the United States, Puerto Rico, Portugal, and many other countries, including Indonesia. The pin-tailed whydah is a tame bird and likes to live in groups. However, the male pin-tailed whydah will turn aggressive during the mating season. They will guard their territory and not hesitate to attack other male birds entering their environment. During the mating season, male pin-tailed whydahs will display their unique behavior. They will hover above the female bird, then dance while flapping their wings and wagging their tails to seduce the female. Don't forget, and the male pin-tailed whydah will play his song in front of the female. After mating, the female pin-tailed whydah will look for another bird's nest and insert 2 to 4 eggs between the eggs already in the nest. And this is why the pin-tailed whydah is known as a parasitic bird. The female pin-tailed whydah mothers will not check again for the eggs they have left in the nests of other birds. They will let the host birds incubate their eggs, and when the eggs hatch, they will let the host birds care for, raise, and feed their young. So what do male and female pin-tailed whydah broods do? Because they don't have to take care of children, they can have fun freely, hunt for food, and remate. You may also be wondering, what happens to the pin-tailed whydah chicks left by their mother in another bird's nest? Several possibilities could happen. First, the mother will not be aware that they raise pin-tailed whydah chicks. Because of their inability to identify intruders, they will raise pin-tailed whydah chicks as if they were their own. Yes, they are unaware that the pin-tailed whydah masters are tricking them. Second, they will notice it by examining the markings or patterns in the mouths of the babies in their nest. Each baby bird does have a pattern or mouth mark that is different from other types of birds. If the parents are aware of the presence of an intruder in their nest, they will reduce the food rations of the Pin-Tailed Whydah chicks. But the Pin-Tailed Whydah also has its tactics. To trick their host, Pin-Tailed Whydah chicks will mimic the patterns and markings of their host's offspring. As a result, the host will find it challenging to identify their real offspring and the intruders. The parasitic behavior of the Pin-Tailed Whydah certainly affects the host they manipulate. The mothers have to go the extra mile to find food for their young, as well as the Pin-Tailed Whydah chicks. Imagine how it would feel if you were tricked into working overtime without getting paid. Sometimes the mimicry tactics employed by Pin-Tailed Whydah chicks fail to outwit their host. There are times when female Pin-Tailed Whydah attempts to insert their eggs into other birds' nests fail. When that happens, they will look for another host. So what if the Pin-Tailed Whydah lives in captivity with no other birds? Of course, they can't rely on a host to care for their young. Most likely, they are forced to make their nests. Despite its parasitic character, the Pin-Tailed Whydah has an advantage in sound as a songbird. Their chirping and whistling sounded melodious. There are also many variations. Hopefully, this video can also be useful for you. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next episode.